Welcome back, Nick and Lex here. Thank you so much for joining me for another reaction of Music with Nick. Today, we got a marathon lined up by JK. Thank you so much, JK, for sponsoring the video. I do appreciate it very, very much. And we're going to get right into the music. I'm just going to read off the bands that we're listening to today, and we're off to the marathon. But thank you so much for the support, JK. I do appreciate it for all the support, and thank you, everyone that's watching. All right, so here we go. We're going to start it off with Rickie Lee Jones. We're going to do Pirates, the song Pirates, So Long, Lovely Avenue. This is from the album Pirates, 1981. All right, then we're going to do Terence Boylan, Don't Hang Up Those Dancing Shoes, from Terence Boylan. I think this is his debut album, 1977. Then we're gonna do Big Noise New York, from Jennifer Warnes, the album The Hunter. It says here 2021. This might be wrong, but because it's digitally remastered and all that stuff. Then we're gonna do Rodriguez for a Night by David Crosby. Cool. The album For Free. And this is also remastered. It doesn't say what year, so I'm not even going to say anything. And this is, again, Rickie Lee Jones, The Horses, Flying Cowboys, 1989. All right, I'm going to get ready and we'll be off to the video. All right, and here we go with the first track. And let's go. This was crazy. First of all, I obviously going completely blind, right? So I first of all I thought Rickie. Well, I it's a guy, right? And then this beautiful voice, and I'm kind of like figuring out. There's guys with very high voices, and but I look up the picture and it's a woman, and I'm like, wow. But I just like I love how funky it is, trumpets, beautiful guitar, bass. But right now, this whole like the way now it went back to this like very kind of like I don't know, just like poppy rhythm and but the whole section in between was like holy moly what she was doing with her voice and wow, really really cool. I can't believe it. Like I have to show this to Alexia later. She's gonna dig this very much. Very very good. Very very. I'm super happy. I'm gonna do another one at the end of her. Wow. What a performer. What a singer. I mean, amazing. Amazing band. Amazing vocals. Great range. Oof. Okay, let's go back. I'm going back a little bit. Those chords here. Wow. Yeah, the whole thing was like I can't say pop. It was more like a kind of like it had a little bit of a funky vibe, vibe. Dum, ba, dum, ba, like that. And then this brum, 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 brum. It went into this really cool chords, and it was like what she was doing was so good. It's kind of hard to describe, but it was very, very good. Thank you so much for introducing me to this singer. Wow, amazing. Okay, now Terence Boylan. I'm sure Terence is not a woman, but yeah, let's check him out. Let's go.
Settling down. I know you're tired of being just around. Heard of all the things you've done, and I've done them myself before. You told me all the things you've done, and it makes me want you more. Oh, baby, take the last chance. What you gonna do when the band starts playing the blues? I see you living an easy life.
Okay, I have to say this is very important, and I had read this before, but it didn't really click. But it makes so much sense because this marathon is titled by JK 5 Degrees of Steely Dan. So all songs played are co-written or produced by Donald Fagen or Walter Becker. So yeah, it makes sense. I was like, why is this so good? And then I mean this Terence Boylan track reminded me a lot of like almost like Loggins and Messina, But then again, Slogans on Messina reminds me of Steely Dan. So I was like, yeah, I know that. Wow, there's so much wind outside, it's insane. Like, if you hear stuff cracking and breaking, it's the wind. Not breaking. But yeah, man, yeah, let's just pay a lot of attention to those chord progressions and the whole thing, because this is all done by, produced and written by these two geniuses. Actually, one that I'm wearing on my shirt, Mr. Becker, right here. All right, let's go back. I was just like, this is so good. Let me just check my notes, Yeah.
Tired trying, nobody's worth the try. I've seen you running your games before, and they all wanna follow you down. But you don't wanna play no more, you're afraid of the talk of the town. Oh, baby, take a last chance. Oh, honey, take a last chance. Don't hang up those dancing shoes. You don't wanna hear that kind of news. What you gonna do when the band starts playing the blues? What you gonna do in the band? What you gonna do when the band starts playing the blues? Don't hang up those dancing shoes. You don't wanna hear that kind of news. What you gonna do when the band starts playing the blues?
Beautiful. The guitar literally reminded me a little bit of Dire Straits, Mark Knopfler style. Like, can you hear the wind? Just a little bit of distortion, but a lot of just like, I don't know. I don't even know how you call that, but it's like it has this a little bit of country tone on the guitar. It's like a twang. I don't know. The distortion is just like, and it's almost like he's picking it with his thumb, so he gets that nice warm tone, almost like a Telecaster. Wow, there's literally like a storm going on outside. I'm sure you can hear it. It's like hitting against the windows. Yeah, it was nice and sunny. I took Marley out for a walk today, but we were getting like, like this. We were both walking. Like it was nice, and then we got out, and then it's just started. Now it's just ridiculous. Like, I'm so happy I took him out before. Beautiful guitars here, beautiful chords, beautiful arrangements. The voice was great. Terence Boylan, I'm a fan. Great stuff. Now Jennifer, let's see, Jennifer Warnes, like, if this is another, okay, this is all, remember guys, this is all produced by the boys, Steely Dan. So yeah, I cannot wait. I mean, I'm sure this is going to be amazing. Let's just get into it. Let's go. Boom.
You left me down, the city doesn't feel right. On
the street, the music stopped and the lights seemed half as bright without your love. This old town's no fun at all. Without your love, I only hear the loudest voices, the ones with something new to sell. And now it's all big talk, big name, big noise, New York. Ooh. Walk from the river to West Broadway. Every stranger spoke your name, every sign read yesterday. Without your love, this old town's no fun at all. Without your love, I only see the drifting shadows of the losers and the lost. And now it's all big talk, big name, big noise, New York. Oh, there was a time when the night was just for dancing till the sun rose over the skyline. But now you're gone, and the fear of winter grows. Just a place where the money flows, and there never was a springtime. Another season begins fast and loud. Supposed to be a party, but to me it's just a crowd. Without your love, this old town's no fun at all. Without your love, I'm left with all the memories, darling, of words I thought were true, but it was all big talk, big name, big noise, New York. Well, it was all big talk, big name, big noise, New York. Ooh.
Wow, what an ending, man. I wanted to stop the entire time, but I couldn't find a place. I loved her singing, very jazzy. Just the when she started, without even knowing that there was a sax coming in, but just like the chords, I love the keyboards, the bass and the drums, and then but the keyboard kind of like took over, and then that beautiful solo. But it did feel very like I don't know, like, yeah, I would call it like yacht rock. It did feel like, the later doobies, the like gaucho, like a, a better part of Asia, that soft jazz, really cool. I mean, I know Steely Dan is not soft jazz. It's rock. It's jazz fusion. I know there's a lot of like controversy when you mention a band and call it yacht rock, but it's the term, and I don't think it's derogatory at all. I think that's like almost like a compliment because you're a rock band who jazzes out, and that doesn't make you any less rock or any less jazz. I mean, jazz fusion is pretty much, if you play jazz fusion, you can play anything. And I think this was very jazz fusion or yacht rock, just feels like it's fancy, it's music for a fancy place. You walk into a restaurant, you hear this, you're at the right place. If they're playing this live, I'm not gonna leave. So it reminds me of that the movie As Good as It Gets, when they walk into this restaurant and he has to buy like a suit, a suit and tie to go in, and they're playing this beautiful jazz music live, that kind of stuff. So really cool. Okay, now David Crosby, we all know. I got into the Crosby, Stills and Nash, but this is him alone. I've never heard himself. I've never heard him by himself. So this is gonna be interesting. Rodriguez for a Night. Here we go.
I once rode with an angel through the Arroyo Car Dry Run, until one day she made it clear that I could never be the one. And then she met the outlaw Rodriguez. It was then that her heart could fly. Well, I would sell my soul if I could only be Rodriguez. Just one night. I confess he had some qualities.
Beautiful voice, man. Just like these arrangements are so good. These horn arrangements are so damn good. I've never heard him by himself. May he rest in peace, man. We just lost this amazing musician. But what a great like way of discovering him by himself. Really cool.
Qualities that might attract a foolish girl. An effortless charisma and a clever way with the world. Now, I'm just a drugstore cowboy. You know I'll never be Mr. Right. Still, I'd sell my soul if I could only be
saving this playlist. I'm saving these songs. I'm gonna name them 6 Degrees of Steely Dan, and I'm gonna send it to Alexia right now. She needs to hear this on her way home. This is amazing. I mean, the solo was so good. His voice is just amazing in any setting. If it's him with the other two or the other three, I mean, or by himself, amazing, just beautiful. But these, the bass, chords here, beautiful. I mean, it does sound a lot like Steely Dan, but that's a good thing, you know. I mean, if you compare a band to Steely Dan, you're basically, you know, putting him on a pedestal, you know. It's just wonderfully produced and wonderfully performed. All the musicians here amazing, and just to know that this is, of course, work from Donald and Walter, or at least help, you know, that just makes me understand why it sounds so good as well. I mean, but yeah, I mean, of course, it's the musicians, you know, but the studios work and all that is also so important, you know. Without the right equipment and the right people behind the music, it's like you have good actors, right, but you need a great director for that amazing movie. Okay, back to Rickie Lee Jones. Oh, can't wait. What a beautiful voice that woman has. The Horses, this is the last track of the marathon. JK, thank you so much. This is a beautiful idea. I hope we get a number 2, like 6 Degrees of Steely Dan number 2 someday. But now I at least know what albums to listen to. You know, I could just, you know, deep dive into these albums of these artists, but I'm sure there's more where this came from. So, but thank you. I just wanted to thank you so much, because this is the music that I just, that's when I make a marathon like this, it's, you know, I mean, not that I don't like the other ones. I like all music, but this is just special because that's the stuff that I listen when I'm not doing videos, you know? So when I'm driving in my car or something, or with Alexia. Okay. Flying Cowboys album, The Horses, Rickie Lee Jones. There we go.
We will fly way up high, where the cold wind blows, or in the sun, laughing, having fun with all the people that you know. And if the situation should keep us separated, you know the world won't fall apart, and you will free the beautiful bird that's caught inside your heart. Can't you hear her? Oh, she cries so loud, casts her wild notes over water and cloud. That's the way it's gonna be, little darling. We'll be riding on the horses, yeah, way up in the sky, little darling. If you fall, pick you up, pick you up.
Wow.
You will grow, and until you go, I'll be right there by your side. And even then, whisper the wind, and she will carry up your end. I hear all the people of the world, and when birds lonely cry, see them trying every way they know how to make their spirit right. Can't you see him? He's down on the ground. There's a broken wing looking all around. That's the way it's gonna be, little darling. You'll go riding on the horses, yeah, yeah. Way up in the sky, little darling. If you fall, pick you up, pick you up. That's the way it's gonna be, little darling. They'll be riding on the horses, yeah. Way up in the sky, little darling. If you fall, pick you up, pick you up. If you fall, pick you up, pick you up. If you fall, pick you up. Pick you up, darling, if you fall. Don't you worry about a thing, girl. Because I was young myself not so long ago. When I was young, pick you up. When I was young,
Just the bass and the snare drum here. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. So good, man. Beautiful. Every single song, man. Just great stuff. Thank you so much, JK. I'm just gonna listen to this again right now while I edit the video. This was great. Thank you so much. Great stuff. It's so nice because we're kind of like almost terrified, you know, that we're almost done with all the Steely Dan stuff. Because we've been taking so long to do it, and then now we're like, wow, we're running out of songs, and then what, you know? I mean, we can always, I mean, we literally listen to Steely Dan every day, but it's just there's only an amount of songs, and it's kind of cool to know that other bands also sound, you know, or can sound similar, and they don't want to sound exactly, and it's also, you know, Donald Fagen's voice is pretty much, you know, very, very important in that Steely Dan setting. So without him, there's also no Steely Dan. Oh, Walter, you know. So although I do consider Donald Fagen's solo albums like an extension of Steely Dan, it's just but you know, that's just my opinion. I'm sure a lot of people would disagree or agree, you know, but this was amazing. This was great idea for a marathon. You guys are just killing it, man. I mean, you come up with stuff. James Bond marathon, music, movies, the soundtrack of movies, and then you come up with this, and then you come up with, man, there's so many good stuff. I mean, I'm just like, and yeah, it's hard to remember everything by name. I do remember it when I hear it, but yeah, I'm sure you know what I'm going through because it's so much music every day. But I'm having such a blast, and I hope you guys are as well. I hope you do enjoy these videos. I know they're long, and sometimes too long. People are like, slow down, Nick, you know. But I do want to, you know, when you request a marathon, I want to get it out as quickly as possible, as humanly possible, because it is a lot of work. um I'm doing my best, you know. So sometimes it will take a week or two, but sometimes it's just going to be a day. Depends on a lot of things, you know. But hey, thank you so much, JK. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you did enjoy this very much. Please let me know in the comment section what you thought of this. What do you think of these tracks? I love how you complement each other. It's such a great community, so much positivity. Yes, there's the, you know, there's these people that have nothing, you know, good to say. You know, they're everywhere, you know, and not just in my YouTube comment section. They're all over the internet. That's just a thing that we have to deal with. But the good thing is that most of the people on the channel are super positive, super just great people talking about music. That's what it is, you know. You don't have to get into any stupid disagreements or fights about your bands. It's just, come on, just enjoy your life, enjoy music. And that's basically, you know, what we're trying to do here. Have fun and, you know, support each other. So I do appreciate it, all you guys that are watching. Thank you, JK, again, for this awesome marathon. I appreciate it. See you in the next one.